Deadlock just came out with the new patch, and here's everything you need to know about the character changes. Part 3. If you missed part 1 and 2, go check my page, they're up there now. 7's move speed got reduced from 6.9 to 6.8. 7's incoming crit resistance was also reduced from 35% to 25%. His tier 3 power surge scaling was reduced from 0.34 to 0.3. Finally, 7's Stormcloud DPS scaling was reduced from 0.65 to 0.6, and its initial radius was reduced from 12 meters to 10 meters. Shiv's knives at tier 3 got a damage increase and a bleed DPS increase. His dash at tier 3 got a max cooldown reduction from -6 seconds to -8 seconds. His bloodletting cooldown was reduced from 25 to 20 seconds. The incoming damage deferred was increased from 25 to 30%, and his tier 3 bloodletting now increases from 35% damage cleared to 45%. Sinclair's bolt radius was reduced from 3.5 to 3.25. Sinclair's assistant base damage was reduced from 18 to 15. At tier 3, the assistant's fire rate was increased from 45 to 60%. Rabbit Hex's damage amp at tier 3 was increased from 5% to 7%. Lastly, Sinclair's ult cooldown was reduced from 100 seconds to 85 seconds, and the duration was increased from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. Victor got his health per boon reduced from 45 to 41. His jumpstart recharge timer was increased from 3 seconds to 8 seconds. His aura of suffering radius got reduced from 9 meters to 8 meters, and the cooldown was increased from 1 second to 2.5 seconds. Vindicta's stick no longer pulls you from 6 to 9 meters. The duration was reduced from 2 to 1.75 seconds, and the slow was increased from 30 to 40%. Her flight duration was increased from 12 to 13 seconds, and the spirit damage was increased from 9 to 10 seconds. The flight at tier 2 was also increased from 6 to 7 seconds, and the spirit damage at tier 3 was increased from 11 to 14. The crow's debuff duration was reduced from 6 to 4 seconds. The spirit scaling was reduced from 0.02 to 0.01. The bleed per second was increased from 2.15 to 2.7, and at tier 2 the cooldown was reduced from 16 seconds to 12 seconds. Viscus's alt fire base damage was reduced from 63 to 48, and the damage growth was increased from 0.45 to 1.25. Viper's fall-off minimum range was increased from 13 to 15 meters. The dagger's spirit scaling was increased from 0.74 to 1. The dagger's cooldown was reduced from 10 seconds to 9 seconds, and at tier 3 it was increased from 1 slow duration to 2 second slow duration. Lethal Venom's cooldown was reduced from 26 to 20 seconds. Her ult range was increased from 6 to 8 meters, and the cooldown was reduced from 110 seconds to 90 seconds. Warden's base speed was reduced from 2.5 to 2 seconds. Warden's flask at tier 2 was reduced from 45 DPS to 40. And lastly, his last stand spirit scaling was reduced from 1.6 to 1.45. If you enjoyed the series and you want to see more content like this, like the video and consider following me on TikTok, subscribing to my YouTube, and following me on Twitch.